Hi, we are here at Formnext 2025, and I'm here happy to introduce our new partnership with Würth Additive. And Mikhail is here to talk about how this partnership is going to simplify the supply chains.
Thank you, Arvin. I'm really happy to be here. Appreciate the opportunity, and I'm super excited to announce the partnership. How will it simplify supply chains? The whole digital manufacturing play, the solution we're building together with HP in the digital manufacturing, it simplifies everything. You eliminate assemblies, you eliminate inventory, you make your manufacturing steps all digital, easy to follow, easy to control, easy to document, and this will remove a lot of waste, a lot of steps, and a lot of complexity from the traditional manufacturing, conventional supply chain. So this is what I'm very excited about.
So I'm curious as to, you have many choices for additive technologies. What made you choose NJF?
So for me, MJF, so additive, if you think about additive, why additive? What are the benefits? It started as a prototyping technology. And prototyping technology is great. You can print one part, five parts, you can iterate on the design process, but this is very limited. And this does not extend easily into supply chain. Now with MJF, this is something that allows to scale digital production globally with machines that are repeatable, that deliver quality print after print after print with very, very, very unique designs, thin walls, resolution. And I think this is a perfect partnership that will, first of all, propel us, Würth, into the digital supply chain of the future. And with HP, we're now introducing this whole new concept into conventional supply chain. So this is we're not replacing conventional supply chains. We are introducing yet another way of making parts in production, in serial production, in quantities, time after time after time, enabling complex structures, enabling complex parts, um, and this revolutionizes supply chains. This makes them much more resilient and much more scalable.
So when we think about inventory for, large OEMs and things like that, which, Würth serves a lot of, how do you ensure the security of the designs, and how do you ensure quality given that you're trying to apply this in a distributed manufacturing setup?
So for us, these are exactly two most important points: security and IP protection for designs, for IP of the initial original manufacturer of the part. So we don't we're a delivery mechanism. We don't deal with CAD files, we don't deal with designs, we don't deal with STLs. We have the manufacturing G code, ones and zeros, which is already encrypted, and we use the encrypted chain, encrypted mechanism, encrypted channel to deliver it directly to the machine. Then we drive the machine with a digital supply chain, and it interprets the code and manufactures the part. So this ensures that exactly the instructions that are the most recent, version controlled, approved by IP owner, only those instructions are used, only that latest iteration of the file is used. So that's one thing. And then we obviously, because it's encrypted, it's executed by the machine. Nobody is touching it. It's impossible to copy, replicate. The machine itself also serves as the encryption mechanism. So we this way we secure the full digital supply chain. Now, quality is another part which is extremely important if you go to mass manufacturing of end use parts. And we give IP owners, OEMs, full flexibility. However, you want to configure your recipe, and we use what's called PPAP process in the automotive. Um, the more complex the recipe, the more complex the part, the more scrutiny you have, the more documentation you need to provide, and we let IP owner to dictate. Okay, this is simple part, it's non-critical, therefore just use visual inspection. Did it print correctly? Did it not? Or you can go to the other end of the spectrum and say, provide me this full documentation package of all the measurements that we can take, CT scan, upload it to the recipe. This creates the full paper trail when the recipe is executed. That creates all the manufacturers now confirmations that yes, I followed this, I followed that. Here is my material certificate, for example, that I use. Here is my inspection report. All of that is captured and can be used as a traceability tool for future digital twin of that part.
So as you roll this into the future, do you see like a situation where there are only digital inventories? Like how do you envision the future as this thing scales across the enterprises?
Think I'd like to envision the future where we have no waste. And with the digital distribution channel, we dramatically reduce the waste by moving manufacturing to the point of use. So you no longer need to move thousands of parts across the ocean. Um, can you completely eliminate that? Most likely no, but you can dramatically reduce it. So for me, in the future, I see how traditional conventional manufacturing with like mass production technologies such as casting or injection molding, it coexists with digital inventory, coexists with 3D printing, and not necessarily even 3D printing. I'm sure there will be other technologies that will emerge in the next decade that will find their place as well. So we need to be flexible. We need to find uh, the technology that serves each specific use case the best.
I love the idea of reducing waste, and it also ties in with our sustainability message. So I'm really happy to have started this partnership and looking forward to growing together.
Appreciate it, Arvind. Share your excitement. Enrique.